Weird news from Vanguard. This is just weird to me. I'm like, what? So let's check this out from RIA Biz. And Greg O'Gara is the author here. No, I'm sorry. Oysen Breen? Where's my man, my Irish guy? Oysen's how you say it? Oysen. What's my guy's name? I'm drawing a blank. My man's name out there, who's from Ireland. What the hell's his name, dude? I can see him with his balding head and his pretty wife right in front of me, and he sent me a shirt from Ireland. I just off the top of my head I can't remember his name. The pressure's on. How the hell I can't remember his name? I got him on my phone too. Anyway, what is Oysen? How do you say Oysen? Yeah, that's my wife. Wife is a big Mick. Says it's Ocean or something like Ocean or something like that. All I know is I got a shillelagh. I'll show you my shillelagh. You want to see my shillelagh? Is that what's called shillelagh? See this right here? So I got one of these. You guys don't. Look at that thing. So you come around here. If I catch you my back stairs, like Gordon Lightfoot says, if I catch you coming around, boing. Gordon Lightfoot crushes. Oops. I'm dropping stuff and I'm making a big old mess. My shirt on inside. My shirt's on the right side. Is that okay, Penelope? Yeah, Penelope, get on my nerves. Always mocking me. All right, so anyway, let's go on this. In a massive overhaul, Vanguard will split its $10.4 trillion in funds between two distinct management teams with separate trading desks, potentially trading against each other. The index fund leader will separate hot button corporate governance by team and hope to reap deeper focus, greater flexibility, and more opportunities for growth. Let's see. They made the announcement in a little-noticed corporate statement on its website without following up with a press release on the SEC because the changes aren't due until 2016. Here's Cecile Munoz. It's the evolution of Vanguard from a monolithic structure. Let's see. The company may also have a keen eye in seeding new generation of hotshot managers. This guy says that the real challenge is that if Vanguard can maintain two world-class indexing teams while keeping costs low. Yet any trade-off can be worth it if the move injects dynamism into a company long content to focus on commodity-like index funds. So, boy. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know, man. They'll be competing against each other. Two separate trading desks will be at work. Splitting the teams creates more leadership opportunities and room for career growth, says DeMasso. There he is. Press weather. Let's see. That seems weird to me. In its corporate statement, the company says it sees no expected impact on expense ratios or investment performance. But one of the reasons they're doing it, check this out, is they're trying to bring modern human capital strategies to a 50-year-old company laden with tenured legacy staff who leave little room for the next generation to advance. So they're trying to create a separate whatever the word is, legacy program, but a separate line for other, path, I suppose, for people to grow and make more money. I mean, because they're saying, hey, we basically are top heavy, kind of like college professors. You got these 80-year-old college professors who won't leave. So all these other guys are like, dude, I need to get a job. And they're like, well, you can't because these guys won't leave. So same thing with Vanguard. You got these tenured people in investments, and they're like, I'm not leaving. Life's too good. So these guys are stuck. So now these hotshot, and then they're going to recruit. They're going to have to spend money on recruiting. They're going to have to spend money on bringing more people to portfolio to become PMs. I mean, they're going to have to pay more money. And this just, you get two silos. How's that not going to be more expensive? It's weird. Vanguard is going to form the Vanguard Portfolio Management, VPM, and Vanguard Capital Management. As the new CEO, Salim Ramji, completes his first year and tackles critical changes. The restructuring gives Vanguard room to do that, freeing up more positions higher up the food chain. Exactly. And here's Cecile Munoz, who's executive search and consulting firm. It allows for their culture of exceptional talent retention and cures the paradox of equally creating growth. I mean, that sounds like it's going to be more expensive. It's weird to me, man. The evolution of Vanguard from a monolithic structure to one which addresses various growth issues is absolutely right. Okay. It will ensure Vanguard's continued dominance in the market. Dude, this is not good, man. Many managers are seniors. They spent their whole life in fund management desks, and Vanguard wants to remain an attractive proposition. Having two firms with the assets split between them creates more opportunity. Makes managers into bigger fish and smaller ponds, according to Greg O'Gara, strategic advisor for wealth managers, some clown firm. I should say clown firm. I don't know who they Essentially creates management laboratories across divisions. Okay, these quotes are just like, Vanguard, yay! Each division operates with a different competitive focus. The structure creates new possibilities through dual career tracks, independent measurement systems. What the hell? The two new units will operate separate buildings in Vanguard's Malvern, Pennsylvania campus, and the firm intends to firewall off each, preventing them from coordinating portfolio management or trading on behalf of the respective funds. VPM, Vanguard Portfolio Management, will include all active stock funds, including quantitative equity, specialized index tracking on style and dividends. All right. And then Vanguard Capital Management will include all bond funds, Vanguard's diversified active equity. It sounds like they're creating two silos just so they can give other people a chance to move up the chain of command. You have two chains of command, which means you're going to have more costs. I don't understand how people don't see this. Vanguard, BlackRock, and State Street have all been sued by Tejas. Each unit will have separate shareholder proxy voting team as well, setting up the possibility Vanguard funds could vote against each other. Such a move could reduce suspicion of how Vanguard wields its Yeah, that's what they're doing here, dude. They're trying to reduce the suspicion of how they wield their vast voting proxy power. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Vanguard is among the Vanguards that have returned proxy votes to their investors through technology-based programs because they were getting sued because my man Ken Paxton, hopefully our next senator from Tejas, he sued Vanguard because he said, hey, wait a second. You guys are dumb. You're basically becoming a monopoly. You, State Street and BlackRock, you're suing to force anti-oil and gas and stuff like this. Screw that by your proxy votes. You're not even giving your shareholders a chance to vote. And so Vanguard is among the managers that said, we're going to give you back the chance to vote. Now, by deliberately splitting its stewardship or proxy voting across its fund businesses, Vanguard may hope to further signal it has no interest in company policy behind its fund's interest, and that unit votes may even cancel each other out. Yeah, we'll see. But the current fund management reporting model will remain in place. Okay, Vanguard is so far refusing to appoint a single leader of its two new subsidies. All right, whatever, dude. The management reshuffle, again, I think what they're doing is they see the writing on the wall, and they're like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with this, because when people, this is the Trump model. You guys, this is what the left has done for years and decades and decades and decades. You don't like what's going on, you sue. All you need is a right judge. You get the right judge, and next thing you know, you're freaking banning praying in the school system. You're banning, saying the Pledge of Allegiance. You're banning freaking this. You're banning that. You're allowing for gay right, the whole thing. All it takes is one favorable judge. And Vanguard's like, yikes, we don't want anything to do with that, so we're going to back up so people can't say you guys are being, because Larry Fink obviously is a scumbag from BlackRock. Obviously, he's promoting insane anti-human climate change stuff. Never mind ESG, anti-white ESG stuff. That's a fact. And hopefully he gets sued. Like, I don't know who's out there, Ken Paxton, I don't know, but suing these guys like crazy. But the facts are, that's what they're doing. Say, no, don't blame us, because we're out of the business now of trying to dictate corporate policy. Okay, but I don't know how you can say the Vanguard expense ratios aren't going to go up if you have two different silos with two different management teams. God bless. Love your thoughts. It's weird, but